I'm Goradia. I'm a Somatic Experiencing practitioner. I'm going to share physical resourcing techniques by Peter Levine, as well as a few others that I've come across in my research and practice. So the first one is the famous Peter Levine resourcing technique, where you put one hand over one of your deltoids and one hand under. You can put both hands over as well, but oftentimes for men with the broader shoulders, they might find this to be easier. And so you can explore what feels good for you, but put some deep pressure on there and see if it calms your nervous system. The reason for this is deep pressure is relaxing and soothing to the nervous system, whereas light touch is stimulating. And so not only does this calm us down, but it also helps us feel the container of our body that is holding all of our physical sensations and emotions. And the better we are acquainted with this container, we can better manage the feelings and sensations that we're feeling inside. Another variation of this is to go up and down the arms with deep pressure. See if this feels soothing for you. And out of all of these techniques that we're doing together, just write down the ones that work for you. Don't write down the ones that don't work for you individually. It's got to feel good. It's got to feel like you just, the edge came off. And so take note of the ones that are working, and then see if you can do these throughout your day. You can do them every hour. It just takes 30 seconds. You're driving and you're stopped at a red light. You can do it. And this is investing in your nervous system. It's going to help you bring your overall baseline activation level down so that when you do get triggered, you've got a greater container to be able to hold what you're feeling. Give these techniques some time. It might take 5 or 10 minutes even if you're in an activated state. And that goes for the following one especially. So if you want to try one hand on your forehead, one hand on your chest. And this is not firm pressure or deep pressure. This is just the weight of your hands. And it's kind of like how you would soothe a child. And when you have your hands in this position, see if it is replenishing you, if it feels soothing, nurturing. See if it feels like it's recharging you, your battery a little bit. I think it's interesting to think about the connection between the heart and the head and just connect them a little bit with our awareness and our attention. And this one, you really want to give it time before deciding if it works for you. So feel free to pause the video if you need. Another one, both hands on the heart. See how that feels. Similar principles. You're not going to put heavy pressure, just the weight of the hands. You just tune in. And pause the video if you want to give it a chance. Another variation is one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly. And again, see if that actually calms you. It's going to be individual for everyone because we've all got different past memories associated with different aspects of the body. But give that one a try. So we talked about the deep pressure previously for the first exercise, and that's going to go for the following ones now. So squeezing the forearms. When you do this, you don't have to have your arms up high. I'm just showing you in the camera. You can just relax them. And so that squeezing is kind of a, calming, deep pressure sort of thing you can do kind of under the radar. No one really knows what you're doing. It's very easy if you're taking an exam or you're in a social situation and you're just a little uncomfortable, you can just kind of squeeze and it can be an anchor point. So another thing you can do is you can put your hands like this and then push down on your lap and then feel that pressure. And so you want to put your attention on the pressure as well as you do these, and then assess if your body relaxes. You can also take the hands and then squeeze the calf muscles in your legs. See how that feels? You can kind of feel soothing like a massage. You can also take the hands and squeeze your feet and see if that feels grounding as well. So the soles of our feet and the palms of our hands have so many neural endings that when we push them against something, we can really ground into the body. So this one I talked about is squeezing the feet. You can also sit and push your feet down into the ground, and then put your attention on the soles of your feet and just feel that pressure, feel that warmth, and see if that feels grounding. And similarly, what I just did here, pressing the palms together and feeling the pressure and the warmth. See if that feels grounding as well. And some of these, no one's going to know you're doing them, especially these last two that I showed you. There are ways you can kind of have your hands in your lap and you're just listening and you're squeezing your hands together. You can do that to feel your body and bring your attention and energy down into the body from the head. This next one is very gentle and it's just stroking the face, stroking the hair, the way that you would soothe a child. And this can feel very nurturing. You can also put your hands on your face. A lot of people spontaneously do that in SE sessions or when they're stressed. And when you do that, really receive, really take in that nurturing that your body's automatically doing, that it knows how to do. So these are the most common physical resourcing techniques that I use in my practice. So the ones from Peter Levine are the first ones with the self-hug, the stroking up and down, the hands on the forehead, chest, and stomach. And the others I've just come across as I've been working with people. There are many that people use that I haven't named here. Sometimes putting a hand behind the neck. Sometimes people do a butterfly tapping. See what works for you. If you have a go-to, something that you're spontaneously doing that suits you, just go with that as well. But I encourage you to really explore these. Take the time to go through each of them. Pause the video if you need. Write down the ones that work for you and invest in your nervous system throughout the day. It's going to make a big difference. It's just like brushing your teeth. That's what these exercises are like. And these are only physical resourcing exercises. There are emotional resources. There are mental resources. So people, places, memories, things that we think of. And it kind of calms us down. Or even in our darkest moments, there's a little bright spot. So you want to write down these for your resource list as well. So sometimes it's a favorite place or a theoretical favorite place, maybe not somewhere that you've been, but maybe you're a beach person or a mountain person, or you like the ocean. And so really think about where your resources are, because many of us are under-resourced, or we're just not aware of what resources us, what feeds us, what supports us, what nurtures us. And we need to become aware of those things, because a lot of things in life are demanding of us and asking of us, and we've got to know how to replenish and refill our own cups. So I hope this helps. Please feel free to share any that you have that work for you or that you think could be helpful to others. Take care. I'll see you next time.